So one of the popular upgrades to do is to use a drive shaft, or not a drive shaft, a steering shaft from a 88 to 95 Jeep Cherokee. If by some chance you cannot find one of those and you don't want to spend the 60 bucks for a new one, you can still use the Jeep Grand Cherokee drive shaft or steering shaft. And what you do is right up here, when you take this part off, there's a little piece that bolts into this shaft and bolts into your original shaft. You pull those two out and you grind that piece on this side down to fit inside this sleeve, and you use a locking nut on this side and then the bolt that comes with it. And then down here, you can see down there, it just slides right on, no problems. And then what you're using is the piece that goes inside there. And that bolt, the original bolt, that's square, that drops down there, you won't use that. But since you are modifying that little piece that slides in here, you want to probably grab an extra one from the salvage yard. For some reason, if you want to go back to this stock style with the rag joint at the bottom, you'll have an original piece. But this is out of a 94 Grand Jeep Cherokee, and the cool thing about this is it already extends. You don't have to heat up this shaft to make it slide up and down. On the Grand Jeep Cherokees, it already slides, and it's the perfect length. As you can tell right in there, you can see that shaft, that little piece comes flush with this, and the hole lines up. So once you grind that down and make it all square, it'll work. You'll have, no issues. Don't have to heat up this. It's stout. And this is a 94 Chevrolet Z71, which I've converted over to carburetor, and I've done all the front end parts or suspension parts outside of the lower control arms. They still look good, so I didn't mess with those. But yeah, if you're wanting to do that upgrade and you can't find a shaft out of a 90 or 84 to 94 Jeep Cherokee, you can use the Grand Jeep Cherokees. You just have to do that modification there instead of the modification with splitting the two halves. I hope that helps somebody. That was a whole lot easier than messing with the other stuff. Later.